As Belmont Nap Park packed to the rafters here. Zane Navratil to get us underway. So you got Zane Navratil on one side alongside Will Howell. Zane comes here with something to prove. 28 years old, Dave, getting back on track in MLP.
Yeah, this is a big, big moment for him.
Another point.
And Will Howells is like, oh, what a lovely first or second touch the ball here. Just a sitter, room service, knocked at the door. Here's your platter, sir.
As far as Zane's road, though, Dave, more on it. Been a little bumpy this year, and he has certainly recovered, playing his type of pickleball once again. And he is certainly a fan favorite. So is James Ignatowicz.
Yeah, so Zane had a very rough first event. Despite the fives winning all 3 matches in Dream Breakers, he was struggling a bit. Now settled in more, had a huge win with Mari Humberg against the Johnsons yesterday in mixed. So he's raring to go. Right on cue, Zane. We appreciate it when we talk nicely about you, that you show why.
His partner, Will Howells, 25 years old, 3 times an MLP champion. Still, though, with Will Howells, Dave, a little bit raw. That full game still coming together, would you say?
Yeah, this is his inaugural journey in MLP, so I like what I'm seeing from him as a premier player. Oh, and yapping back at Deckel. Do not do that. So MLP is usually full of chirping. They love their hockey here. That's where chirping starts. So this is just like it, just on a 20-by-44. No ice here.
As far as the chirping is concerned, it has been a relatively sedated week thus far. But again, we're in the championship. We expect that to change.
Yeah, the fives crowd will get loud. And if you are scared of clowns, folks at home, run. Because there's going to be a clown show here all afternoon long.
24-year-old James Ignatowicz with the serve.
And strategically, this is massive. If the fives can somehow pull this out and send Anna Lee out there up 1-0, that is an unbelievable energy jolt.
Well done on the counter by Ignatowicz.
So if somebody wants to do what we call shake and bake, mean drive it in the middle and have the guy crash, he's leaving a spot open. Just bun it over there. Great punch from Ignatowicz. Jimmy would have said the same thing that Hal said. Don't be bringing in. That's the no-go zone on Ignatowicz. Just demolished.
5-5.
So tied at 5, just underway here, men's doubles. And right now the temperature is about 84 degrees. You'll notice the crowd with those fans.
Yeah, the fans have fans. How perfect.
Feels a little bit toastier than what the thermometer is telling us. Nice hands battle here. And it's won by DC. So James Ignatowicz, 24 years old, out of Vanderbilt. He had that shoulder injury, Dave, that was nagging him on the Carvana PPA Tour and had to overcome it.
Yeah, he actually came back a little early, he admitted, and that became a problem for him, but he is fully healthy, and if he gets an overhead, he will be sending it with ridiculous MPH behind it.
Teeing off.
Yeah, and the kitchen battles and the dink battles are going to the big fellas, and the kitchen is 7 feet on each side of the net. But with the reach of these guys, I call it the kitchenette. You got to keep your dinks in the first half of that, or they are going to take it out of the air and cause trouble. The big fellas, you need to make them bend. Don't let them take advantage of that reach.
Yeah, great point. Lead extended now to 3. Rally scoring here in Major League Pickleball. Played at 25, win by 2, win on the serve.
So there, you kept them back, make them bend, make them scramble. That's where the advantage goes to the 5s. Oh my, oh my goodness. No, that was full send. I am trying to put a hole in the clown right there. I know there's that carnival game, put the water in the clown's mouth. Jimmy just missed the clown.
And Will Howes just let him know it. So already some gamesmanship between these two teams. And in Dave, the mental battle in pickleball, it can be huge.
And in MLP even more so, because you're not just playing for yourself and a partner. You got teammates, you have ownership, coaches. It's a lot more. You got to be able to handle it.
It's about setting the tone.
Side out, point 8.
Got to think too, Zane Navratil, being that we are in Michigan, it's got some folks that come here from Wisconsin.
No doubt about it. Come over and support them.
That's called long.
Howes tried to do what a lot of us do. You hit a shot that you know is long, go, come on. You're trying to buy a call there, but not enough spin on that. Came in a little hot, and Howes is not backing out of this whatsoever. He might be even ramped a little too high here.
Well, when you're a youngster on this circuit, Dave, you got those pivotal moments in your career, and you can sense this is that for Will Howes.
No question about it. I mean, Annalee Waters drafted you, so what are you going to do with it? That's a huge opportunity. Great overhead there. You see that tennis background, finding the angle.
Ernie is there. It was called a football.
Both after the big roaring yell from Howes when both Jim and Howard call it. If both call it, let's take a look here. You must take off and land cleanly. Great read from Howes. And that right toe is on the line. So great call from Jim Ryan and Howard Hepworth. And there will not be a challenge. You get 3 for all 4 matches, free challenges. They choose not to use one, and smartly so. I mean, that's as on as it gets right there. Great look from the truck.
There's lots of chirping going on right now.
Howes has a conversation ready. This is like an open mic night at the Poetry Slam here. Howes is running it.
Just hope that some of these checks he's riding early, he can cash later. There's another.
So Deckel goes into full scorpion mode, which protects your right shoulder. And Howes brought that over to the left shoulder, and you cannot get the paddle over there in that position. That is a great target. And a lot of players that play amateur just hit the ball over the net, and they're thrilled. The pinpoint accuracy you have to win at this level. Great job by Howes.
Ignatowicz right back.
Point 12.
And it's been very clear that Howells is the apple of their eye. The ball has been funneled there throughout the beginning of this match.
Will Howells, the former Notre Dame tennis star,
12-11.
also an Eagle scout.
Okay. Can probably tie a knot if we have some trouble with any of the... I agree with Will there. Don't do that at all. I don't know if that was Eagle Scout behavior right there, but he's not trying to earn a badge right now. He wants a championship.
37th overall selection in the most recent Premier League draft. Right now, he's putting on a show. 12 all. And Ignatowicz and Barr first to 13. Just incredible drama yesterday to get here. So 1 point edge. That one will go long on Howells in DC. Now 14-12 with the serve.
Let's see if Big D goes after that serve again. Two of the biggest servers in the game for DC's men. Just that was about a 60%. The drive was 100% though. That is quite a drive.
Well, Michelle McMahon right now is on the court visiting with the coaches. Michelle, what'd you find out?
Well, yeah, Lee Waters just telling me that they are giving too much of what James Ignatowicz wants right now for Will Howells and Zane Navratil. She'd like to see them mix up the patterns a little bit more at the kitchen and avoid the high balls to James, obviously, guys.
So right now, 5 points in a row to the DC pickleball team.
And Deckel was way behind, but showed great patience trying to get a ball to bounce so he could come forward, and then won the hands battle. Got a little help off the tape, certainly.
16-12.
Wow, and a little pump fake from Ignatowicz caught the attention of Howells, and those checks that you mentioned are failing at the bank right now from Howells.
A lot of times when you start out chirping, sometimes it can come back to bite you in this game.
We'll see if this holds up. This is quite a run. It's hard to win on your serve this many in a row.
Side out, point 13.
So the Fives will get it back here. Will Howells calls Boca Raton, Florida home right now at the moment.
13-17.
Yeah, two Florida boys and two Austin boys here. Oh my, just sorcery from Big D. Watch him drop the paddle, drop his elbow in, and then go inside out. Howells had no idea that was coming to his left hip. We'll try and get a look at that. I would love to show you.
Totally handcuffed him that time.
Timeout.
Go.
What an atmosphere here in Grand Rapids. Packed to the rafters. DC pickleball team by 5 over New Jersey. Make it 6.
Nightmare out of the timeout to miss a high volley. I mean, that's hit hard, but right in the strike zone of Howells.
19-13.
So Zane Navratil, kind of little change of pace that time. Just what they were looking for.
Yeah, and Deckel went for the same shot that he had earlier, only that was lower and didn't have as much pace for him to bring a little pace, so found the middle of the net. just nowhere near the kitchen. In too much of a hurry through transition. Will there just settle in? As Deckel has shown us earlier, he's dropping the 7th, the 9th ball that comes to him, just trying to find one that can bounce. What a serve. And that's the key to these two. I talked to them, I talked to their coach, like, do you have the gumption and the wherewithal in this moment to walk up there and bring the heat? You have to. That sets up the whole point. I know it's rally scoring and you could lose one, but man, you can also win on your serve here by really drilling it.
Finally, House comes right back, and hopefully that builds some confidence back.
Yeah, it's got to happen quickly here.
15-21.
No confidence right now, and the biggest mute button of chirpers is the scoreboard.
22-15.
Meanwhile, you watch Deckel Bar play. I'll tell you what, Dave, this guy has got to have the biggest feet in pickleball.
Yeah, and rarely gets foot faults. I mean, he jumps the corner, but keeps him out of there. The big thing for him, a lot of lower body injuries he was fighting last year, so it's great to see him healthy. Because that is a big dude that goes down for that scorpion a lot. And
23-15.
This is a runaway for rally scoring in a final.
2 points away. They can play defense as well.
Wow. Outstanding use of the lob to give them a chance to get close to neutral. And then a tattoo parlor visit for Navratil. And when it's Jimmy passing out the tattoos, that is not fun.
Right now, Ignatowicz and Barr simply making a statement. We are better than you in men's doubles.
And it was 13-12 at the switch, too.
So how about a 12-2 run just like that for the DC Pickleball team?
I mean, they traded Elise Jones out. They brought her in.
0-0.
Here we go, Viv.
Women's doubles underway from championship court. First point goes to DC. Rachel Rohrbacher also just celebrating a birthday.
Yeah.
She turned 27 on Friday.
1-0.
Love to reward herself with some cash right here. Oh, my.
Point.
That's huge just for Glosman. If that hits the tape and falls over, I mean, just those fractions for confidence are
2-0.
massive. Now she's hit a winner.
Long way to run here for Rohrbacher. She gets to it. And for this DC team, Anna Bright of the Shock. She's not playing in this, but her fingerprints are all over this match.
Oh, for sure. I mean, she identified with my man Johnny Goldberg,
3-0.
the Rachel Rohrbacher factor, and brought her into the Orlando squeeze last year, and now she's on fire.
First miss.
Glosman was Anna Bright's teammate at Cal. So all the symbiotic relationships, and in the middle of all that is often Anna Bright.
So here's Mari Humberg, 28-year-old. First big point for Anna Lee.
Yeah, and this is AL needs to not see the ball very often, and when she does, you need to just throw aggressive dinks at her left foot.
That one's going to come up a little bit short. So clearly the strategy, you can see it from the team in black.
The question is, do you have the discipline to play that way all the way to the end?
And Glassman's going to hit it wide. Good let by Anna Lee.
That's a great shot from Humberg. That was the differentiator in their win in the semifinals yesterday. That backhand flick is money. She gets that roll down on the ground, found the hip of Glassman.
Too much on that one from Waters.
Five, 3.
There's Rohrabacher again.
And look at where Humberg ended up on the court there, well behind the kitchen line. So if she's going to come over and hit that really aggressive dink, has to rally back into the middle of the quarter. That is going to be wide open, and then Anna Lee's going to have to feel like I got to do too much and fill that, and then down the line behind Anna Lee's going to be open. So keep an eye on that court positioning.
How about the fast start here for DC? Let's serve. We'll do it again.
6-3.
Wow. What a rope from Viv Glassman, who's almost embarrassed her reaction to that. I'm like, just embrace that shot. Viv, that was awesome.
She is here at this level for a reason.
Wow, another one off the tape, and this is dangerous. And even though Anna Lee's great at soccer, she is kicking the ball over, and that is not a good sign. She knows they have to have this match because the mixed on the other side is two giants playing with two very talented ladies.
That one's going to sail.
And that's where I'd like to see Glassman and Rohrabacher make Humberg beat us, especially when you're on a roll, because then the pressure just feels a little more after a couple in a row. Oh my gosh.
Again.
3. And usually one of those that's hit really hard. So Humberg's going up to reverse the pickleball gods there. Anna Lee also paying a visit.
Everything that could go wrong is here in this game too, right now for New Jersey.
Oh my goodness. This is insane. 4 of the 10 are untouchable off the tape.
Do you call a timeout right now? Because that's got to get in your head just a little bit.
I don't think you can, because you only get one per this entire game, and you may need it strategically or emotionally later when you're closer to the end, but man, that's tough.
So the fives finally shake it off.
That's a clutch shot from Humberg there after all the adversity, and Rachel with the roll knows she's got to get it down in the front half of the kitchen or that will happen.
There's Humberg again, the former Louisville star scores.
Cardinal attack there.
6-10.
Glassman with the answer.
Yeah, and so an antsy Anna Lee is good news for DC, because that's full. That's not one of her classic poaches. That's poking in, trying to do too much. Wow, just a feeble drop shot from Anna Lee. She got away with it there.
Anna Lee Waters, she may be 17 years old, Dave, but she has seen just about everything in this game of pickleball. Remember, she turned pro at age 12.
That's insane. Okay, and that gourd finally goes, and Humberg gives it a little love tap there.
Finally, some momentum from the fives. Trying to keep it rolling. Oh, that finds a spot in the back.
That's just terrific from Glasman there. And just use that long frame and the reach of the two-handed backhand as they're in transition.
Hard to believe Vivian just started this game 2 years ago. Picked it up quickly, but Anna Lee with a finish and a little finger wag, Dave.
Yeah, just roar by. That's the discipline I'm talking about. Through the middle with AL's two-handed backhand sitting there is not the choice, especially that far back off the kitchen. Annalise doing too much again. And look at this score at the switch. Women's doubles too. So she is not scared of anything. Her tennis pedigree set her up perfectly for her spot in the pickleball world.
So New Jersey trying to get on track here. New Jersey's been able to score 2, maybe 3 in a row, but that's it. DC has been able to halt those runs. I mentioned Anna Bright because, of course, that's a big mountain you climbed yesterday, Dave, and then you have Anna Lee, top women's player in the game today.
And that's the way you'd want it.
Yep.
Let's win a title beating the best players in the world.
Side out, point 14.
So that's what you want Humberg to do. Try and just be off balance a little bit, and then Viv rip it right back at her. That's nice from Glasman. Boy, a couple of missed thirds from Rohrabacher. And you would expect Glasman to get most of the return. So 2 in a row on the end switch.
12-14.
Let it go. Good decision.
Yeah, and Rohrabacher cannot bring that back through the middle because Humberg's sitting right on it.
How about New Jersey, Dave? They've slowly crept right back in this one. Can tie it here. We are tied at 14.
14-14.
So a long road back that was. And now New Jersey can take their first lead. And they will take it.
And this is where, if I'm Kyle McKenzie, I want a timeout. I don't know if he's going to do it.
Timeout DC, 15-14.
And he is. That just got out of hand quickly with errors and trigger pulls there, Drew. Which is the whole thing.
15-14.
Margaritaville is MLP. Buy them. Let's go, Margaritaville.
Absolutely love their pickleball here in this city. And New Jersey up against the net, tied at 15 now, and a side out to DC Pickleball.
And we're just trading bad decisions right now here because that off the tape was way below the net.
Rohrabacher leaves plenty of open court for Mari Humberg to work with.
What? You don't think the explosion forward, a lot of ladies move well left to right, but to go forward
16,
that
15.
fast, there's that SEC tennis pedigree from South Carolina right there. Okay, so guess who's going to get a bunch of returns hit to them right now?
Vivian Glasman here to serve, the 24-year-old, number 3 pick in Challenger before she made her way up to Premier. Skims the tape, and that tape thus far has not been kind to New Jersey.
I was trying to rub that out. Just to play on that, traded for Elise Jones and cash considerations, which I love cash considerations. As a sports fan, we have them in pickleball now, Drew. Oh, and after missing some thirds, Rachel Rohrabacher is back. And Humberg now, we're going to see a couple of errors in a row here. She's going to get the return here for sure. They're going to wreck it at her.
Humberg puts it away.
Timeout.
These MLP teams constructed, Dave, just like NBA teams are. Find role players, find lead players, find emotional players.
Find right and left side players. A lot of teams go, whoops, I drafted 2 right side players for my females or males. Now what do I do?
That's long from Rohrabacher. And we're tied once again.
Boy, a visit to the freebie factory there is so welcome for the Clowns.
Anna Lee comes and gets it. Little paddle collision there. Fives can't recover.
Yeah, they got switch sides, which obviously we're used to seeing AL Dub on the left side when she plays with Catherine Parento, and saw a juicy one in the middle, and Humberg couldn't help herself. Longer arm, got there first.
And it's in. So in New Jersey, they've had to work extra hard to get back in this match, Dave, and they're right there.
Yeah, they were down 13-9 at the turn, so well done. They've been aided with some high thirds and some mistakes.
That's what you do when you're the best female player in the world.
Yeah, but get the return farther over and get her out of the play.
2019.
Crowd coming alive for the Fives.
And a couple of times Rohrabacher's been running hot on trying to answer aggressive highlight reel type plays by AL on the other side.
21-19.
Somehow keeps it alive.
Oh, no way. After a ridiculous windshield wiper save, she goes behind Rohrabacher for the winner. This is when stars shine the brightest in championship moments. That was ridiculous.
Anna Lee Waters, aside from all the intangibles, her will to win unmatched in the women's game. You're seeing that right now. But Glossman comes right back.
Must-win territory for the Fives. Cannot go down 2-0.
Deep breath here. Fives trying to tie this at 1. And right now closer to doing just that.
And if the DC pickleball team doesn't win this, the thirds at the turn have been a disaster. You're used to 90% made or higher.
Oh, big miss.
Point 21.
Now Anna Lee walks over to the bench. She'll have a word with her mom.
Where do you want us to hit the return is what the question was. Let's see the answer. You saw Glossman miss one. We've seen Rohrabacher miss. Fortunately, it's been an embarrassment of riches of that answer. Just a little late and does that. Covers her face when she misses thing.
I know right now we're in Grand Rapids. It feels like we're playing this in New Jersey.
Yeah. Here they go.
1 point away. Anna Lee Waters for the game. There it is. And how about the comeback for the New Jersey Fives?
Had to have it and got it. Were aided on their way, but Humberg and Waters.
0-0.
Man, what a beautiful ATP. If you're going to be 6'4" and have the reach, use it. What an What a patient ATP, and then curled that around. Anna Leigh knew it was coming, just nothing she could do about it. And again, the tape helps DC.
And Will Howes emphatically gets New Jersey on the board.
Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on Howes. Obviously, had the whole checkbook out earlier and was running his mouth. Didn't get a win, so we'll see if he's more under control here.
Point. Two, one.
Welcome everybody to Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's the Advil Targeted Relief Mid-Season Tournament for Major League Pickleball. This is the championship of the Premier Division. Alongside Dave Fleming and Michelle McMahon, I'm Drew Felios. Intense drama so far. DC Pickleball team, they took game number 1 in men's doubles. Women's doubles, New Jersey bounced back. They came back, Dave, and here we are, the first mixed match of the day.
Yeah, and the 17-year-old superstar you see there, Anna Leigh Waters, is getting it done. She helped carry her team to a win in women's and off to a great start here in the first mixed match.
Side out.
And I think that's the key. When you have a superstar, just ride the energy and the shot making that she can provide, and they have done that.
High stakes on the line this afternoon. First place taking home $80,000. That is a lot of cake. $40,000 to second place.
Yeah, and the pride, and then Anna Leigh Waters, who we've said has won everything in pickleball except a Major League Pickleball title, and the net finally gave back to the fives. The clowns are like, the net must hate clowns.
$20,000 to the third place finisher. So high incentives here. Regular season standings not affected here in MLP. And how about that shot by DUPR?
Just get that out of here. What great reach. I mean, you want to keep the guy honest because Deckel is going to scooch into the middle of the court. You got to get that ball on the ground, though. If it's in the air, he can reach it. What a lob from Glosman, and that is a great way to relieve pressure if you are going to be targeted at the line. And we haven't had a lot of dink battles, but when it starts, throw it over. Anna Leigh Waters, the one thing she isn't is tall, so use that to her disadvantage.
You mentioned DUPR, Dave, how he's finally healthy.
Yes.
He's had some injuries. Also, you know, moving to Austin, Texas has got to help a little bit.
It's huge. It's a hotbed of pickleball talent. So you want your best shots to come back, because then you know how to work on that. And the only way to do that is to practice with good players.
So Will Howes, I know he just joined this match here on ESPN2, Dave, but he was doing a lot of chirping early on in this match.
Yeah, in the men's match that preceded this, he was very vocal. But when you lose, it kind of shuts you up. So he's just letting his paddle do the talking here, and that is working.
Good decision.
8-5.
New Jersey out to the 8-5 lead. Into the tape goes Howes.
And again, if you're just jumping into this, this is rally scoring, so the scoreboard changes on every single point.
6-8.
Ernie attempt from Howes. Glossman there. And Will with that little backhanded flick for the put away.
That's pretty, because Deckel is rallying into the middle of the court, so they used his movement against him. Watch him dive back into the middle, and the ball is on the other side of his body, and he was not ready. And then a great finish by Howes. Down is way more important than pace in that situation.
So Howes has settled in, just as I say that.
Same guy. It's your fault. Write him a note.
Anna Lee will give him a quick paddle tap.
I love that, too.
7-9.
Recognizing, got to pick up her teammate. And that's going to go wide. And Dave, as far as Anna Lee and the fives are concerned, she's settled into this New Jersey role. No Hayden Patrick, no Leah Jansen, as in the past. A different cast of characters this year.
Yep, and that's the way this works. You know, you gotta adapt to the team that you have. And the difference now, though, is unlike the past in Major League Pickleball, there are a lot of drafts, and now you have this team together. You get to keep 3 of the 4 players moving forward, so for 3 years, so you'll see more continuity there.
She also had James Ignatowicz on that team. This afternoon, he is on the DC side. So fives hanging on to a 2-point lead. And make it 1. It's 10-9 now.
9-10.
Dekel Bar, born and raised in Israel. And Dekel's not usually the most emotional guy on the court, but right now, he is certainly into it.
He has been this week, and that's great to see. If you're Rachel and James on the sideline watching this guy just selling out to help his team win here. Oh, my. So that's got to be Dekel's ball, because the minute that Vivian gets engaged in that head-to-head, just get as close as you can to Viv and be ready with the forehand. He was not home. So if Glossman can make Anna Lee a little impatient, Dekel has the hands for days. That's a brick wall there that's just going to be punished. So that kudos to Viv with all that spin coming at her there. She was up to the task.
Neither team able to separate, but there's another big backhand off the paddle of Will House. So 12-11 here. Played at 25 in Major League Pickleball. Win by 2, win on the serve. A little help from the net cord that time.
And there's not one person on DC that can say.
This match we have on our hands, New Jersey trying to pull away. Anna Lee Waters comes out firing.
Yeah, Dekel knows he can't just lay that into the middle of the court, because Anna Lee is all gas, no brakes. Such a smart overhead. A little shorter into the court, but with angle, and you run out of real estate over there with the video boards. That's a great, great shot from Dekel.
12-14.
Stepping through is Will Howes. Howes and Waters right now celebrating. Dave, you mentioned Anna Lee, all gas, no brakes. Few athletes get a Range Rover on their 16th birthday and earn 7 digits.
No doubt about it, and well earned. And I've called her this, and I believe it, the most dominant female athlete, with all due respect to Katie Ledecky, in the world. I mean, how much she wins is unbelievable with how much the sport is growing.
Glossman coming right back. DC trying to hang with New Jersey.
13-15.
Hands battle, won by the fives.
Beautiful job of staying in the fight there for Howells, and then when he got a chance, just destroyed.
16-13.
Little separation here for New Jersey. Dave, if you are Deco Bar here, he's trying to keep Glasman in it.
Yeah.
Does he put a little more on his plate, should he, right now?
Yeah, for sure, on the serves, returns, and kitchen play. And just support of unbelievable field goal is good between the two clowns right there. What a shot. And this is what we've seen from Glasman all week. Just pulled up in the premiere. She'll have a moment where you're like, uh-oh, and then plays brilliantly for 20 minutes after that. And you're like, that's why she's here.
She's hung right with the best in the world. You mentioned Glassman's road, too. She did attend Cal with Anna Bright, also University of Virginia at one time.
Christian Alshon was there. So all this pickleball mixed together here.
15-17.
And that was a great job there by Barr of just sneaking all the way over into the middle and daring Annalee to try a hard shot down the line that she missed.
Very small world it is. Rare mistake there from Waters.
Yeah, if I'm the DC pickleball team, get to the line and just dink. Keep that ball on the ground. Deckel, just sit in the middle of the court. Don't even straddle the line. Go even farther over there. Dare them to beat you on the backside. That's just not going to happen.
When you watch Annalee Waters play, Dave, it is amazing how much she relies on her mother, Coach Lee, on the sidelines. Once her doubles partner, now her main coach.
Yeah, and that's a huge part of the journey. You don't get 2 touches there. We love the bump set spike in the Olympics coming up, but and a couple key moments where the net has now been a clown fan.
Usually comes back to you. Sometimes it'll take a while.
That's just great from Glasman, because Howells, like Deckel, is going to shade not nearly as aggressively to the middle, but if the cross-court ball is high, just put it behind him.
You watch Glasman play, Dave, you see all the skills, all the tools. Do you maybe want to see a little more bite eventually, a little more emotion?
Yeah, it's hard to change personality.
Sure.
So I just want you to play well.
Side out. Point 18.
Overcooked that time from Will Howells. DC still right at the doorstep.
Oh, absolutely. Confidence comes in all visual packages. So to have played the high-level tennis, and here she is holding up. I got no issues with Glasman. I do have issue with that. Deckel has a massive forehand, which he chose not to do, so then you absolutely have to make the drop.
21-18.
4 points away here for New Jersey. Easy put away for Deckel Bar. That ball left up.
Yeah, left up because the tape's like, I really don't like clowns at all, as a matter of fact. So too bad. All right, Deckel, let's see what you do here. Do you go after the serve, and then what do you do with the third?
How about Will Howells?
That's clutch right there from Howells. Neither Barr nor Glasman could get a ball on the ground, and here we go with the Sesame Street counting up to 5 again for the fives.
First time I've ever experienced that. That is pretty cool. Bar.
Awesome.
Side out, point 20.
Did the classic tuck the paddle and then pull it back towards Anna Lee, and then did not let that ball get to Vivian Glosman and boxed out like a power forward in the NBA there. I got
20,
it.
22.
Anna Lee again with an MLP midseason championship on the line. If you're just joining us, Anna Lee Waters has won everything there is to win.
Team was terrific. Ben Johns, Tyler Loom, Etta Wright, and Megan Dazan. That is a powerhouse of a team.
23-20. New Jersey Fives closing in here on a game 3.
No way.
Win in
23-20.
Wow.
No way. Cannot happen. Just go take the ball.
Makes up for it. Howes bails her out.
And there's that. Viv Glosman just covers her face. You can't believe that she left the third that high. Here we go.
Game point coming up on the paddle of Anna Lee Waters. Bar stepping through with the earning.
Such a good move by him. There have been no gratuitous earnings here. It can creep into his game. What a time to pull that off right there.
24.
Staying cool, and now Glossman. So remember, got to win on the serve here.
Cannot get to the kitchen. Oh, and she slumped down, so can't she hit a good return here after dealing with that miss?
24-22.
Second game point for the Fives. There it is. So Will Howes and Anna Lee Waters.
And here's the big switcheroo here that Zane is going to play the right side of the court in mixed doubles. You usually see the dude on the left. They did that yesterday, and they got the upset. They had not been playing well as a duo, so they said, let's trick this up. Mari, you're carving everybody like a Thanksgiving turkey on the left. Keep doing it. Zane, what a team player to recognize that.
First point for Humberg and the Fives.
Two for two for Humberg, and she shows the crowd flat hand. That means that ball is good. And yesterday's MVP is off and running. I love it.
All the momentum right now with the New Jersey Fives. Rohrbacher and Ignatowicz looking for an answer here. And Rachel with a little scream there.
Yeah, her vocal cords are going to be absolutely at their peak here in this last one. She's got to have it.
She's got that SEC pedigree, University of South Carolina. Also born and raised in Tampa.
Side out, point
Just
3.
got a master's degree in social work from the University of South Florida.
So Jimmy went full send there on that serve and missed it by a foot. Will that affect the rest of the match?
Another winner from Rohrbacher. And Dave, when you watch this pair play with Ignatowicz, for fans that have never watched Jimmy do his thing, those happy feet, just electric feet, almost like a football drill back in high school.
Yeah, there's no trampoline underneath his feet over there, folks, even though it looks like it. And that's the way he has to keep himself moving. That's why him having a break between matches is massive. He's had 2 in between to be fully ready because it is hot here today, and that constant moving takes a toll.
He's got to bring about 4 shirts to the park every time he plays.
And about 20 gallons of a variety of liquids just to stay hydrated and keep up with this. It's quite a remarkable thing.
Swings that time, not coming back.
Side out, .6.
I mean, the paddle head speed of Humberg. I mean, she almost pulls her neck out of alignment there, just ripping through that ball.
Right now, Humberg's got them all tied up.
I mean, that is full rolled gold there, and Jimmy has been beaten with that twice now. And you think she was confident when she walked out here to start? Now she's gotten him twice with that.
7-5 here, all New Jersey. Oh, Navratil nearly got that back on the other side.
Yeah, shoulder's fine. You mentioned earlier his injury from the spring. That thing was absolutely demolished. In fact, Zane almost overran that a little bit. So that is not a small development what took place there. Ignatowicz laid the serve in, and that takes that short return, 3 points away because he missed the one so badly. It could be in his head that he doesn't want to do it again, and that's bad news for DC.
Zane Navratil having his way at the kitchen. So New Jersey taking no chances. They are going right after DC here. And remember, DC has got to win this game or else this match is going to be over.
Side out, .6.
So that's what I love when Ignatowicz is an aggressive player like he was there. It's when he's at his best.
6-9.
That one goes long. Dave, you watched the big James Ignatowicz do his thing. You know who he looks like? Anakin Skywalker right before he went to the dark side.
All right, here we go.
7-9.
So will he be wielding a lightsaber that benefits DC? We'll find out.
Side out, .10.
He's wearing darks right now, so keep an eye on that.
10-7.
And Rohrabacher sneaks another one in.
Yeah, I've seen Rachel and James backing off the line a little bit, so these cut dinks don't remodel the kitchen, folks, and let them have 8, 9 feet. It's just 7. Get that ball out of the air. It's another one. That can't go that far. And she'll gladly take it because then the knifing part of that skids even deeper into the court. So if I'm Humberg, if they're not going to adjust, I'll keep doing it.
11-8.
Rohrabacher able to score. DC hanging tough. So back and forth we go. DC playing from behind, Dave, this entire game.
9-11.
Look at how low Rohrabacher got to reset that ball, and it was brilliant, and gets a dink error from Navratil.
I'll recall. 10-11.
DC Pickleball can tie it here.
It is hard to be aggressive as the right side player in mixed here if you're right-handed, but great poke across the body of Rachel, who was sitting on the two-handed backhand. Nice from Navratil. Wow.
Side out, point 11.
Rachel Rohrabacher loved that shot.
And that was the difference between switching down 3, because they are sitting there on 12.
DC would love to go to this break here with the lead. See if they can make it happen. Oh, that is out.
So Zane has been cheating into the middle, and that Rohrabacher roll from the right to the left is a great shot to get him out of there and force the error. And we're going to switch ends no matter what. Here's
tap of the paddle. Rohrabacher and Ignatowicz. They have willed their way back into this game. They were outplayed, Dave, in the beginning, but DC Pickleball team, they are playing right now like they want. What a run it was for DC Pickleball team just before the break. Right now they lead by 1. James Ignatowicz is swinging like there is something large on the line. Let's check in, though, with Michelle McMahon.
Yeah, Drew caught up with Kyle McKenzie at the break there. He's told Rachel Rohrabacher to keeping Zane Navratil honest out wide. He's clogging the middle, so throw in some dinks cross court wide to Zane.
See if they can execute. Zane right now very well prepared. Zane Navratil went to college at Wisconsin Whitewater. Just got married here in 2024.
Yes. Congrats to him.
And Jenny as well. Right now, a little extra hop in the step of Navratil.
14-14. Side out, point 15.
That's the great thing about these guys, Dave. Ignatowicz, Navratil, not just talented players, but they're great personalities, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Love it.
15-14.
Wow. Oh, my. So the 360 from Navratil. And then I think Ignatowicz was like, I am just going to light that dude up again, and then changed his mind, and every synapse blew, and he pushed it into the net. 3 in a row off the tape.
Both teams stand poised.
Wow. I mean, that's like a Paul Skeens fastball, blew it right by Humberg there for the winner. Not what I wanted from Jimmy if I'm Kyle McKenzie, his coach, a high backhand third that is just crushed from Humberg. Just a little indecision, and again, Navratil's having to adjust, taking a lot of court, but on the backhand, when you're Ignatowicz, you're taking on the forehand where you can do a lot of damage.
Is wide. Good let by Ignatowicz.
So that's tough for Humberg because Zane is there and then he disappears and then the ball comes through there and you didn't hit the ball before. Every player in pickleball is a half point better on a ball you hit because you know what to expect. When your partner makes a questionable decision, you sometimes pay the price.
Oh, doesn't come back. Humberg can't believe it.
Now it's a matter of who is going to come grab this one. Wow. Now, the only reason I'm going to say that one wasn't just cruelly unfair is because that flick through the middle was going to be a winner anyway. It just exacerbates the problem of all these balls off the tape against the clowns. Oh, my. So they're trying to figure this out. This is the second time they've played with Mari on the left, and so she's now sliding literally into the green part of the court.
21-16.
And Zane's not there with the backhand. That's hard to fill with the backhand because it's not a forehand in the middle.
Look at that prize money on the line. Ignatowicz comes up a little short, but a nice cushion here for the DC Pickleball team. Up by 4. Played at 25. Got to win with the serve. Humberg once again goes right after Big Papa Jimmy.
Yeah, and that's because Rohrabacher tried to find the middle and found the Humberg forehand. That was not where that was supposed to go.
18-21.
Ignatowicz upset it himself that time. Just too much on it.
That's just not the time for that. I mean, if it's 24-7, 6, 7, 10, some
19,
huge
21.
lead, okay.
Need a little bit more patience, even in the most tense times. Rohrabacher
off of the tape, and looky here.
Crowd comes alive.
20-21.
The Fives within 1. Big point.
Huge from Rohrabacher there to have the backhand loaded for the attack from Humberg. Desperately needed as they are leaking oil right now.
That's where Rally's scoring too. Huge in MLP.
22-20.
Keep that 2-point lead. A little bit of insurance here.
Oh, that's going to be in and crazy.
How about this?
And a second tomahawk finishes it, and Jimmy had a sitter backhand and just didn't hit it hard. Unbelievable. I don't know what the decision thought process was there. Navratil absolutely mishits an overhead, but it stayed in. This is nuts.
Now Rohrabacher. Boy, she has stayed consistent. She has kept Jimmy going here late in this game.
Yes, she wants the ball at this. This is the star that you want on the court in crunch time. She wanted it yesterday, just willed her team into the final that we have right here, and she's 2 points from doing it again.
14th overall pick in Premier. Rachel Rohrabacher at her best here in a huge moment.
Just a step too far behind the line. So this is it. They have to serve. You get it, and then you can win on the next one. If not, it's chaos.
Navratil comes through, and we are tied at 23.
And I don't know why Ignatowicz doesn't take that high third from Humberg and just destroy it. It bounces and makes Rohrabacher play it.
23-23. You.
Ignatowicz answers.
24.
Huge. Let it bounce. I was like, okay, are you going to still wreck this or not? And he did.
So, Dave, biggest point of the match right here. DC can score.
24-23.
They win the game, force a dream breaker. And they will.
25-23.
How about that? Ignatowicz looks at the sky and says thank you. Deco Bar in position for the DC Pickleball team. Dream breaker underway. And Howes able to strike first.
Will is writing checks again. And just an unbelievable return. That serve was crushed. If he can get out of here 3-1, that would be massive.
How about the ATP?
We're still playing.
Got to go cross court.
Oh, no way. And Deckel's got to be careful because he threw his paddle into the kitchen. That was after things had happened, but just be careful with your celebration involving the kitchen there.
Definitely something to keep in mind. Zane Navratil back on the court. James Ignatowicz looks exhausted right now. Let's see if it's just a mirage, though. A little bit wide on that shot.
Left-handed.
Pretty nice when you're ambidextrous in pickleball. That is silly.
I mean, had to have it and couldn't get the two-handed backhand over there, so just stick out the left paw. Drew, come on. In crunch time, we're doing whatever it takes to win.
3 apiece. Remember, race to 21.
This is a must-have for Ignatowicz here because Annalie Waters is coming out next, and she's lost exactly one women's singles match all year long. She is a heavy favorite. Rohrabacher has a lot to say about that, but...
And inside out that time from Navratil.
It's a big miss.
So Navratil and Ignatowicz toe-to-toe. They cancel out each other, and now Rachel Rohrabacher, who had the final say on Anna Bright yesterday, now with Annalie Waters on the other side. That is wide, and Dave, Annalie, she has made a lot of star men players humbled here in the Dream Breaker.
She has, so the dudes are happy they don't have to play her here, I can assure you of that.
Not much to gain there.
And yesterday, Rohrabacher lost the first 4 to Anna Bright and then came roaring back and was the difference that they won. So she does not want to repeat that 0-4.
Definitely something to keep in mind. And she'll score at least one here. She'll try and even it up on this next point.
And she won yesterday when she was aggressive coming forward. There's so much pressure. Make the other player hit a good shot.
Oh, that was a beautiful shot. Maybe the best we've seen of the day from Rachel Rohrabacher.
And guess what? 2-2 through the first 3 rotations. So now you've got the wild card segment here. Welcome to the DC Pickleball team, Viv. Go out there and win it for us.
So Mari Humberg in the far court. She'll let that one go off the paddle. Vivian Glassman. Again, 4 points apiece here in these matchups. So one apiece here, and neither team able to get an edge.
Man, I love it from Viv. Who cares? If she hits a 200 backhand passing shot past you, tip your cap.
7-7.
But don't sit back and have that done to you.
Humberg into the net.
Yesterday, the DC Pickleball team ladies lost the first 7 points they played. Such a nice response here.
Comes off the tape. Humberg stays with it.
That's no way. I mean, that is an unbelievable miss. Because Humberg even ran forward and just gave her the pump fake. Wow, we got snowmen here in Grand Rapids on the scoreboard, Drew.
Yeah, Humberg was tipping her cap off the court.
Like stupid net.
Halzenbar again. Deckel not liking what just happened.
So that hit the net like a millimeter, Drew, and just threw off the timing. And you as a team have to put away the miss from Glassman there because they're all thinking about it.
9-8.
Where in the world did Deckelbar come from? He was out of the picture.
Tell you what, for a big man, he moves so incredibly well.
9-9.
So fleet of foot. Was not the case 3 years ago when he was just kind of getting his feet wet in this sport.
Side out, point 10.
Could it be the 5th rotation in a row where it's 2-all, or will Howes tip the scales? Because then they'd switch with the lead here.
Have a feeling I know what's coming.
10-9.
Just too good from Deckel. Oh, that nearly made it in. 1 point lead for the DC Pickleball team. Zane Navratil lets it go. Good decision.
Just wide, smart return from Navratil. Down the middle, takes angles away, so Jimmy couldn't find that roll.
11-11.
Oh,
Side out, point 12.
oh, just cannot. For Zane, who's not just absolutely crushing, tried to get deep there.
11.
So does Jimmy go after his serve here? I'm going to say no. Nope. Didn't need to. First 3-1 so far.
So finally a little separation for Rachel Rohrabacher. She's going to need it against Annalee Waters, the top female player in the world. She's won everything in this sport except a premier championship, trying to lead the New Jersey Fives today.
Unbelievable from Rohrabacher. Annalee had her into the video boards. There's no way she could get a paddle on it. Au contraire.
Had to hit the perfect shot, David. She did just that. Back line. Lots of bite on it, just nothing Annalee could do. She'll put that away.
Side out, point 12.
So the #2 pick in the premier draft right here, 17-year-old Annalee Waters.
Just absolute filth at the biggest moment right there. I loved what Rohrabacher did, and she got beat clean with a pass.
Crowd is
13,
absolutely
14.
on the edge of their seat here in Grand Rapids. This has been a thrill ride. Annalie Waters goes 3-1, and we're tied again at 14. So she does her job. Can her team take it home here and do the rest? Mari Humberg
14.
is out for the fives. Vivian Glossman up for DC Pickleball team.
Wow, what a return.
Point 14.
Almost missed it
15.
wide. And the question here is, will AL hit the court again?
15,
They'd
14.
love to get her back out there. Got to win by 2, so there is the potential for that.
Side out, point
I
15.
mean, flirting with disaster both directions, both returns. We'll just say they were perfect.
15, 15. Side out.
So
Point
Glossman
16.
apologizes, but she'll certainly take it.
There is no apology there other than Viv's really nice. That is okay. This is one of those shifts where Deckel runs out here up 2.
16, 15.
Oh, Humberg just didn't like what she saw. Dave took a stab at it, but that was not pretty.
No, her footwork got all messed up at a humongous point in time, and Viv takes 3.
So major pressure put right here on Will Howes, the former
17,
Notre
15.
Dame tennis star. Deckelbar bearing down on him.
Side out.
Oh, so
15,
he
16.
does go for it, which I love, but the execution wasn't there.
16, 17.
So Deckel not going to be able to close this out, even if he rattles off 3 here. Howes, a little bit wide, was ready to celebrate.
18.
You can challenge here in MLP.
Yeah, for sure. I think everyone in the place knows it was just wide.
18, 16. Side out.
Oh,
Point
no.
17.
2 missed serves here.
Cannot believe what we're watching. You rarely see that
17,
here in a
18.
Dream Breaker late. And a winner.
Hal's favorite shot, so that first volley has got to go to the forehand. All right, Jimmy.
Will Howes needed just the right shot, and he gets it, and now hands the paddle to Zane Navratil, knotted at 18.
18, 18.
That's just a little bit long, so now New Jersey has regained the lead. Two points away. Crowd ready to
19-18.
explode here in Grand Rapids. On that back line, it's good. There it is, the New Jersey Fives. They come back, they band together, they come through, and they are your premier champions.